Hello, welcome back. Welcome to another stream. It has been months at this point, but I'm keen to be back. We're back from Japan, back with a lot more progress on the Minecraft. And today we're building some insane bee interior, probably the biggest interior a bee has ever received. But before that, I have one. The last stream, literally I think 2 months ago tomorrow, we built a giant library which looks like this. I think I did a little bit off stream, including these new bookshelves, which are all filled with enchanted books, which is insane. There's like shulkers and shulkers worth of enchanted books just scattered around randomly, which look a lot cooler than the normal ones, particularly when there's just walls and walls of them, because I think there's like 2,000 normal ones in here, so there was a lot. But that breaks it up. I think it looks a lot cooler like this. And then since last stream, I've been to Japan for like a month. I've also come back and had a lot of work to do because when you go away for a month, you come back and there's suddenly a ton of stuff to do, surprisingly. And then to catch up on this video, this build project, I had a lot of stuff to collect. We've also done a bit of interior stuff. It's also very laggy in here when I'm streaming and recording. It's kind of insane. If these guys exist, it's a mess. If you didn't know, this is the small building that I had my clerics in because I had like probably 10 of them, which was still crowded. Now we have 44 of them for this trade right here, lapis. That's all I needed it for. So that was probably the biggest material we've gathered since the last stream. Why? Because the schematic that I'm using, that I originally collected an absolute ridiculous amount of shulkers. I think it's like 180-ish, I think. Just a ridiculous amount. A lot of them have been used since because we've built a lot. Yeah, that was missing the movie accurate interiors, like the throne room, the crystal room, this big elevator, weird looking room. Yeah, that was missing from the schematic, and we're also going to have floating islands on the outside of the castle up top. Yeah, that was also missing from the material list, which was a lot of grinding, like an absolutely insane amount of grinding. The biggest one being the lapis, like I said. I needed 3 shulker boxes of lapis blocks, which doesn't sound like a lot, because 3 shulker boxes is like 3, isn't it? Yeah, but they're blocks though. And then I'm in One Block. Honestly, even out of One Block, this would take a really long time regardless. Blocks are 9 lapis each, right? So 3 shulker boxes of blocks actually means 27 shulkers of regular lapis, which when you're trading with villages, holy does that take time. But we got it done. Took me a couple days, maybe 3, I don't know. And then the other materials, no other individual material took insanely long. It was just a lot of different things. Minus actually, we needed more. There we go. We needed more sea lanterns, which also took a long time. And then I also needed sand for something. Sandstone, because one of the islands is going to be sand desert related. Yeah, that took a lot as well. And then I got sick for a week. Lots happened. Anyway, we built this interior. This is the next one that I built. A lot more simple than the library. It's just for our farmers. I built it a lot smaller. One, because like it's a farmer house, so it's not going to be that insane. But yeah, there's beds scattered around. There's little desks as if they'd ever work at them. There's a little table for, you know, dinner and that. Storage, which we will actually use because I'll just fill this with all the stuff that they're trading with. All new paintings. Really like those. More beds. Random books. Little crops for them to farm. But the main goal is for them to actually come out here and fill all of these farms up, which I haven't transported in the villages. I'm going to leave it to the very end because they're such a giant pain. But yeah, if I move them later, if we move them later, the goal is to have them actually come out to these farms and farm these crops, so it looks a little bit more alive out here. So if they don't like adventure out from their home, I'll take all their job blocks out of here and bring them to here. Or I'll move like half, so there's at least some still in the interior, because imagine building an interior and just no one lives in there. And then we built this other one, which is also same vibe, a little bit less insane. It's bigger than the last one though. It's double story. This one is for our fishmen, our shepherds, and the guy with the sticks, Fletcher's guy with the sticks. All of these guys will be in here. scattered around. Maybe this is just fishmen, actually. I don't know if I added the other job blocks. This might be just for the fishmen, that's right. Currently the fishmen, Fletchers, and the shepherds all live together, but I think I've just bring the fishmen up here. Just a random fun interior, mostly beds, tables they'll never use, storage, which we will use, and then the barrels are hidden around, you know, to look like plants and whatnot. And yeah, just more simple, because it's, again, just a little home. But they don't really show any of these buildings, the interiors in the movie, so I figured we'd just make little custom villager houses, actually be able to use them for something. Because this will be our base, so gotta find a use for everything. Plus a lot of them will fill with farms later on. But yeah, we're getting there. We've got one more main interior that I had planned in the buildings. I have a few extra that I thought of in Japan. I don't know if we'll build them. I don't know if we'll build them now or we'll build them later, because they don't have anything to do with Laputa themselves, but they could be fun. I'm already going to be saving some of the interiors for like other projects. I'm going to put farms in them that aren't relevant to this build. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be our main base. And if we build other giant projects out in the void, we're going to need farms and stuff near the center of the base so they're actually active. So we'll save some of the buildings for that. But today's plan, like I said, we're building the biggest interior a bee has ever seen. It's going to be crazy. And it's going in this one here, the front and center building. My music got so much louder, depending on the song. Oh, hold pause, champ. My brain just broke there for a moment. Also, hello VOD enjoyers, welcome. The VOD channel goes crazy. If you're watching on the VOD channel, hope you're excellent. Feel free to subscribe to the VOD channel because it's going crazy over there. I cut them down slightly whenever I'm yapping too much in the intro. But you can find all of them over there. It's a lot more enjoyable to watch on YouTube, IMO. Or they're also saved on Twitch if you're a weird Twitch VOD enjoyer. I used to do that as well, to be fair. Yeah, this is the main front and center building. Oh, I got ADHD distracted. The music is not in the VODs because, you know, music. But you can add your own music in the background. If you want to listen to music we listen to on stream, my name is the same as everything on Spotify. It's just my name. And the playlist I usually play is called Pineapple. The rest of the playlists in there, Lily's, I mean, list that as well if you want, but it's not the stream playlist. This building right here, front and center of the big Laputa overview shot that you get in the movie. This one's going to be for our bees. Why? Because I thought it'd be a fun interior. And it's actually going to be useful because, see all of this copper? Quickly go to free camp so I don't have to fly up again. See all of this copper? Like 40,000-50,000 of it. Yeah, all of that is waxed, so it will not age. So the ones that are aged, intentionally aged, and then saved with wax, which you get from bees, which we got from our small little bee farm downstairs, because they're little troopers. We built a bee farm stream, I think stream 1. Maybe stream 1, and then we made a better one stream 3, I think. Those guys have been going since, which I reluctantly bring up that that was 7 months ago when I looked at my stream thingo time ago. But yeah, we're going to be moving these guys into here now. They get a much nicer, bigger building, huge interior, more free roam, as their little, I mean, I say in retirement, we're still probably going to be farming stuff out of them, but I can't just like let them be free around the place, which would look way cuter, and I would much prefer that. But their AI is dumb as hell, and they just fly all the way down to the void. You can probably find some down there right now, to be honest. There's probably some that have escaped from the block. I don't know if they'll be out here, because they usually just die if they're out here. Nope, take it back. See, there's 3 down here, 4, 5, 6, 7. These. They're stupid as hell, man. They just fly down to the base. I didn't even look if I had rockets to do this. That'd have been really awkward. We've done that before. We've run out of rockets flying into the void. Yeah, they just fly down to the void. They get stuck, or they die, and it's a problem. So yeah, that's the thing, unfortunately. So we have to trap them. But we're going to give them a nice, big, giant old interior, which I've collected all the materials for, hence the ender chest. Oh, look at all of this stuff in here. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so today's plan. While we yap about what I did in Japan, yada yip yada, all that fun stuff. Which we got a little schematic. We bring this down. Wait, don't look. It's boiling. All the way down. Yep. About here. Yep, beautiful. Ground starts here. Why all of the random stone blocks everywhere? Yeah, I worked out where there's going to be crops in here. I worked out where all of the water blocks have to go. And that's why there's one down there. But it looks really weird right now. But let me double check. We're going to start recording here. That's recording here. We're streaming. Everything's not... Imagine if I was muted this whole time. That'd be so embarrassing. That should be all fine. I think we're good. All right, beautiful. Hopefully we don't lag too much because we are on day 2814 and holy is it starting to struggle when I'm streaming, recording, and replay mod recording. We're currently on, it's by my webcam, we're currently on 60 to 70 FPS. Up here, not too bad. That's pretty chill. On Twitch and YouTube, it caps out to 60 anyways. So the viewing pleasure for you isn't going to change. But when we go down to the storage system, we now probably have like 100 villages active running around down there. We have thousands of hoppers down there. It's getting laggy. When I'm not streaming, it's completely fine still. But running two recording files at the same time and a streaming file, and I got Chrome open, and I've got Stream open, and I've got Spotify running. Oh, it's starting to hate life. Let's collect our materials so I know what I'm actually doing. Not easy place, thank you very much. Bunch of this. That's going to be our ground. The mix of blackstone, but it's in this one. Oh, we don't have a lot of polished. That's probably enough, surely. Surely. I mean, we definitely have more. It'll just be downstairs. So that's dark oak. That's polished blackstone bricks. And we need a ton of dirt. That looks like slab. Yoink that. Need a stack. That'll do. Where my dirt at? That's some dirt. Do I have more dirt? Just in here? Okay, cool. Give me a row to start with. We're probably gonna need one of them hoes in a moment. And then our walls are here, stripped oak, which holy does it take a while to collect all of that. Not as bad as jungle. Well, not as bad as the amount of jungle I needed. It's definitely easier to get jungle with the size of the trees, but we just needed so much more. Didn't mean to do that. We do get to see an overview a bit easier when we're up in the air though. Alright, we need fireplaces, we need sea lanterns. We need stone for some reason. That's probably just a hidden block, but we actually, yeah, we do need stone because it's just got to come down. We're going to see the lip otherwise. All right. Stone, sea lanterns, and something else. And, oh, no, we have a stack. Huge. We have a stack of stone. Give me that. Our sea lanterns here. I'm starting to get coordinated and remember where my stuff is, which is huge for me. What was the other thing I said I needed? Don't start rain. That's so disrespectful. Fireplace. It's also in a white box. This white box in particular. You hold a stack of dirt for a moment. Actually, the dirt, hold a stack of this. Fireplaces, actually lit fireplaces too, rather than just for decorative purposes, which I've been using them mostly for. And get rid of the rain, because that's ugly and ruins the bit rate, and it's left. And isn't good for the replay mode. Alright, I think we're all good. Double check, we are recording a replay, recording, streaming. This, go like this. Put that here. Put that here. Bam, bam. Mad Industries, how are we, King? Welcome, welcome. And beautiful. All right, let's commence. I believe we have all the things. I believe we're good. Let's do it. Starting with here. Oh yeah, what's my sound on actually? How loud is that for you? That's kind of loud, no? Why is it so loud? 150. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we commence. What a weird way to start the platform. Bonk. Oh, why are we lagging in here? Bro, we're down to like 40 FPS. Chill, game, chill. Do I need to go kill some of my clerics? Are we lagging too bad to keep my clerics alive? Surely not. Bam. Bam. Close all the tabs we don't need. Any and all of the tabs. Ooh, is it because I have 2 of those open now? Heck, close Discord, like that's gonna help a damned thing. We could... We could pop this out. Do a pop out chat. Oh, that's probably not gonna save me a whole lot either. There we go, it's fine. Alright, we're on day 2815. Actually absurd. And we're building a bee interior like we were 7 months ago. Oh, we need spruce logs. Remind me to get that next. Oh, we also need to make sure I actually light this place as I go. I've been building interiors, and the places are spawn-proof when they're built. But depending on how you build them, I keep getting creepers dropping on my head. Particularly from these little platform things. Scumbags. Keep blowing up my stuff midway. No way I need like 3 stone. It's crazy. Oh, I almost landed that beautifully. Stone, please. Oof. Do you want to talk about lag? What are we at now? 30 FPS. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about them clerics. Something about them, that pit of clerics over there. They have hurt the FPS severely. Alright, this one here. Nailed it. Dude, what a beautiful landing. Alright, lights on over there. And then... Oh, beautiful. Oh, we need the spruce as well. Don't forget about the spruce. Alright, yeah, this is going to be our main platform that's going to take us from the very front of the build into the, like, big mega tree area, the center of the base. And then around the outside, it's going to be a giant bee enclosure. That's the general plan, which you'll be able to see very quickly regardless. Because we're going to build the main section of it immediately, and then it'll just go up from there. Which we made, I think I like doubled it in size. Originally I had it probably finishing here, and now it goes up to pretty much the roof, I think. We need spruce. Y'all got spruce in here somewhere? Moon stack will do, thanks. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, beautiful. Now we just need an absolute metric ton of dirt, which it's all farmland. Which just makes it difficult to place. Quite the difficult to place. We also need lanterns, because this is going to get a lot of mobs spawning otherwise. Boink. Ooh. We have space. It's fine. And that. Let's just run it along the center platform for now. The building process generally looks kind of ugly with the amount of lanterns spammed, but they all disappear. The ones around the corner are going to disappear into the walls. Okay. Let's start with the blocks that will allow me to place. Oh, it does let me place dirt. Okay, now we're good. I thought I was going to have to manually place it, and it was going to make it a pain. We're good. These are dark oak slabs, which we also have. Easy street. Why is the dirt so loud? Blocks. Let's just turn the volume on. That's fair. Dirt is just an obnoxiously loud block to place in this game for some reason. Like, I don't know how to different. Hold up. Listen to this. That's so fine versus. Oh, why? Peek in my audio, just place some dirt. Bam, bam, bam. Fireplaces are for the beehives, so we're gonna set beehives on top of it. You don't mess with bees in Minecraft. Campfire underneath it, beehive on top. Basically makes bees chill, so they don't attack you whenever you collect their honey. Otherwise, they'll try to kill you, which ends up killing them because that's just a really good design of bees in real life as well as Minecraft. Dude, the speed of replay mod is goated. It's actually hurting my FPS going this way. That, and I think as soon as we get, like, clerics are just down here. Oh, they're over there. Okay. It's probably because we're above the storage system. It's trying to load the storage system constantly. Well, actually, my video settings are probably up. We turn this down to, like, yeah, probably help a lot. I'm trying to load things. And we instantly jump to 80 FPS. Oh, it's so much better. My bad, my video settings were way too high. Go. Now, this is supposed to be grass. The problem is, if we place grass, it's going to spread to everywhere else, and that's going to be a giant. I also don't think I have grass on me right now. It is a fun shape. It looks stupid as hell right now without the schematic on. Let's see if we have grass to even start with, because I don't think I have it on me. And I don't have enough water. Which actually, I know I do have water somewhere. Or I did. Maybe I removed it. I did. I was gonna say, otherwise, we do have infinite water here now, so we can just use one bucket. And the lag returns. I think the water's here. Yeah, here's beautiful. That'll do. And then give me a stack of grass. This should be enough. Boink. Stop it from spreading. I guess we just make it at a farmland immediately, and then it won't spread and turn into grass. Okay. We're just gonna have to run out and grab some water. Quick. Which should be fine. That should be infinite. Turn this off from looking ugly. It's not pouring everywhere, right? The blocks were placed correctly. Let's go. Looking good. Thank you very much, sir. It has been a lot of work. We're at day 2,800, which is absurd amount of days. I don't know how many hours. I think we're at like just shy of 30 days last time I looked, which is kind of ridiculous. I haven't done the math on that to work out the hours, but that's an insane amount of days. Oink. Okay. 4 on each side, not bad, and that should be married. That shouldn't be bad either. I think we do have a hoe in here somewhere. Yeah. Give me that. With all the water, this should stay. Yeah, it should stay fine. I'm pretty sure they're all within range. Maybe that one's a little far. That's 4 blocks in a diagonal. We'll work it out. But if we hoe it all first, even without the crops, at least it won't spread into grass. I guess we could have just done a line. But I kind of already started doing the whole thing now, so alas. Beautiful. Oh, no, that one does stay moistened. Good. When's the next video coming out for Minecraft, or like the main channel video, or VOD? Talking about VOD, that one will be out in like a few days after this, most likely. You're talking about main channel video, that would require me to finish this project, which is taking a really long time. I painfully realized that it was 7 months ago when I saved the first stream. Did I do this one already? Probably placed the same water multiple times without paying attention. Alas. Yeah, I found out it was 7 months ago when we did the first stream. Which, what is May? Granted, I did go away for a month to Japan, and I was sick for a whole month with like the worst food poisoning in my life, so I didn't stream then either. So realistically, it's only like a 5-month project, which makes it definitely less horrendous. But my guess, probably start of Feb. That's my goal. I have a lot of plans and projects going in my head at the moment, especially mid-Japan. I was re-evaluating, replanning what I wanted to do with a lot of different things. I was originally like, oh, if I could get this video done, like if I come back from Japan and go camp, if I get this video done by like just before Christmas, that would be insane. Then I realized, well, one, I got sick for a week, instantly came back. I had like a cold, horrendous, I lost my voice. So I was like, wow, cool, can't record a video when I don't have a voice. But also, I had a lot of work to do, which I didn't really evaluate in my timeline. And this project is just way too big. Like, there's just so much stuff still to do. We've got, this is the last main interior that I currently have planned. I might add some smaller ones. We got the movie accurate interiors next, which I'll probably do off stream. Just pump those out as quickly as possible over the next few days. Then we've got the floating islands, which I might do on stream because they are fun size projects. They're about the same size. No, they're definitely bigger than an interior. They're probably like a 4-hour stream. Don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll do it off stream. And then what I'll definitely do off stream is the giant mega tree. That'll be lost. So we've got like 3 sections left. I'm hoping to do that by the end of January. I also have some other projects that I want to have for then. Borderlands 4 just got announced. So that'll probably have some more trailers dropping. I'm really hoping that's like early next year. And that will really line up with everything I'm doing for the Minecraft channel, everything I'm doing for the challenge video channel, and the main channel, or the OG channel. That would be hot. If I get this done by then, that'll line up with my other videos that I have planned. And then, where's my thing gone? Why does it say it's orange? I think it's orange. Yeah, that'll line up beautifully if we can achieve that. But then I also have to have the next Minecraft video planned as well. So then I can actually stream. Lots to do, lots to plan, lots to work out. But the New Year's full. Bam. This guy, I swear there's been like 10 projects places coming along at real nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, the projects, always too many projects. My brain as well works on like one at a time so much better, because I just get obsessed over a thing and then I just go ham and I can work on that thing forever if I'm really interested in it, and I can work 12-hour days and just be very efficient and get the whole thing done. But then I decided to have 3 of my own channels. I originally had Lily's channel. I have another job now. Doing all of those at the same time and stream some of them is also really difficult. This works really well. Streaming situation works really well for Minecraft because I can just do the interesting parts on stream and do the grindy stuff off stream. That I think is a really good system. But I tried doing the same system for the challenge videos, which I don't know what I'm doing with it, to be honest. I haven't finalized my idea, my plan yet. But doing that one in chunks on and off, in between other streams, in between Minecraft grinding, is way more difficult, way more inefficient for my little brain, my little smooth brain to do. Because I used to just, like the current one we're doing, is Star Wars without taking damage. I've been doing that for like months and like multiple different segments because it is so much better to play that on binge because you get way more coordinated. Muscle memory remembers how to actually play the game so much better. Whereas if you take like a week break, you come back as a complete potato for a really difficult challenge like that. And then yeah, you're not switched on, you're not mentally prepared for it, and you just play so much worse. Of course, I've run out with 4 blocks left. That's such a troll. So yeah, that doesn't work any winner as well. So that's something I've got to work out to. And I think I just need to binge it off stream and then make the video itself. But it's worth testing because I do like it is more fun to stream. I want especially for like the VODs channel, if people want to see like the whole challenge, I think it's way cooler to have had streamed it. But yeah, it's really difficult. Boing, 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 boing. And then yeah, I have more challenges that are less time consuming that I want to do at the same time for that channel. We need to make a little border this time. Wait, no, there's no water. Yeah. Pause champ. I was going to make a little border so the grass doesn't spread, but we need water. Yeah, I want to do little different kinds of challenges, which I ain't going to spoil by post them. But by doing those ones, they're way less time consuming, don't require me to binge them, and I can actually post on that channel because I want to increase how much I'm posting, but also like keep the same level of cool ideas, basically. Boink, 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 boink. And then this guy, the Laputa project, it's just so bloated and insanely so much time into it now. I don't care how long it takes me. I don't care if it makes no sense that I've been doing this for 7 months now. I'm gonna just keep going until I think it's the coolest thing ever that I've ever made. And even if the video doesn't go crazy, I think the people that see it, and just for myself, I think it's way cooler. Because it's already well past the logic of, oh yeah, that makes sense to put that much time into a cool YouTube video idea. Nope, we passed that a long time ago. So we may as well make the coolest thing for this, because I'm very, very interested in it. Did I get all of them? Really hard to keep track of what I'm doing when I'm yapping. I did, beautiful. Lovely. Okay, so we make a little thing in here. Beautiful. Grass cannot spread. Got it like that. Beautiful. Grass along here. Fireplaces along here. Got little beehives. And I'm out of grass. Classic, classic. VOD 56, yo, Kody, excited for Borderlands 4? Hello? Am I excited for Borderlands 4? Of course I am. Dude, that trailer? Very keen. I just want to know what it is. That's my biggest question. That and what the 4th Vault Hunter does. I want to know a little bit more about them. That's the main 2 things. But that trailer was very hype. I'm keen. Much more excited to make videos. Much more excited to binge the living hell out of that game. It's all coming together for 2025. Very exciting. And in here. It's also so fun watching the Borderlands YouTube community come back alive with the posting as well. Very epic. Alright, lovely. So we for the rest of this ground. And then we'll plant the crops because I think I have majority of them. We're gonna have each of the 4 crops just spread around because bees like pollinating them. That's cute and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure I'm low on beetroot and perhaps carrots. One of the other ones, potatoes perhaps. It's definitely not wheat. I have a million seeds, that's for sure. But yeah, we can let them grow as we build the rest, and then I should have plenty of them. So if we do this, we go up 1, carrots, potatoes, beetroots, and wheat. So, give me all of my crops. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yeah, it's definitely beetroot. And it looks like we're slightly short on carrots as well. Yeah, hold these. I took out way too many. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That should be enough. Did I take two? 2 stacks should be fine. Hold that. Lovely. I was going to say something about what I was talking about earlier, and I've already forgotten what it is. Regardless, it'll probably come back to me eventually at some point today. Japan, though. Japan was insane. We're gone for a month, hence why there are no streams. I posted in the Discord / mentioned it in the last stream also. What? Why can't I place? Wait, is it light? It's probably light. Hold. Wait. Oh, they're on each of them. Okay. Yeah. Plants don't do the plant thing unless you have lights. Beautiful. Oh, the lantern spam looks grim, ATM. Japan. Oh, where that one goes. Oh no, that's the edge. That's fine. Ooh, should we place... We should place the slabs first. Damn it. We don't have them on us. 82. I don't know if 82 is enough. But I guess we're about to find out. Do this. That way we don't accidentally plant crops. Sure. We don't accidentally plant crops where we're not supposed to. No. They are supposed to go there eventually, but for the sake of the replay, I'm not placing random blocks everywhere. Yeah, alright. Lovely. I bring that down. Now, like I was saying for the 5th time, Japan. Amazing time. We went to Tokyo. I forget how to talk when I haven't streamed for a really long time. We went to Tokyo. Not Tokyo. Whatever I was about to say right there. We went to Kyoto, and we also went to Osaka. All amazing. We were there for a month. Did so much stuff. Saw so much stuff. Ate so much stuff. Beautiful. Food is so good. We went and saw all of the Studio Ghibli stuff. Which I feel like, what the hell is Studio Ghibli? This giant castle is Studio Ghibli. Based on a movie called Castle in the Sky, or Laputa. And it's made by a Japanese animation company called Studio Ghibli. Banger movie if you haven't seen it. Would recommend. But yeah, went and saw all of the Studio Ghibli stuff because it's Lily's favorite thing. It's one of my favorite things for sure. Hence the many hours I spent building this thing. Need beetroot on this side. Okay, this isn't gonna last very long. We have 11 seeds. That's plenty. We have bone meal. We can fix it later, but oh, I didn't know this whole side. An idiot. Yeah. So originally going over there, before we left, we didn't think if there was many merch stores for Studio Ghibli. They have a museum and they have a park, which is... It's not a theme park because there's no rides, but I don't know what you would call it. I mean, it's just called a park. There's just cool things to look at, basically. The stores, there's, my favorite thing is, inspiration boards, the sketches, the original idea generation, that's what I was trying to think of, for the movies. All there, like all the original stuff by the creators. It looks insane. The drawings are insane. And yeah, like they have little scrapbooks of all of the places they went to in real life for inspiration. Looks so cool. So much stuff to see. Would highly recommend also if you're going to Japan. And yeah, we thought there wasn't many merch stores. Thought there was just going to be those two, like the park and the museum is where you'd buy the merch. Turns out, no. Originally, I was like, surely there has to be. It's so popular. There's no way that there's like all of these movies, all of the merch that you can buy online. I mean, to be fair, there's not that much merch. It's actually painful that there's not enough merch online. But originally I was like, okay, maybe there's not because Japan is very odd with their copyright licensing laws. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why there's not many. We might want to place, yeah, let's place the slabs again real quick. So yeah, I was like, maybe that's why there isn't many stores. But I was also like, surely there is. It's too popular for there to not be somebody that has the license to buy them. Yeah, we looked it up. There's a whole chain, and they're everywhere. And we went to basically all of them. And just brought all the merch. Just all the things. It was awesome. Do this. Potatoes on this side. Good. Now we need the lights again. Bam, bam, bam. The first one we went to, dude, if I knew there was like tungsten everywhere at this point, there is no chance in hell I go to this one ever. We went to the one in Tokyo Station, which is, I got like that claustrophobic, way too many people, just cramped as hell feeling twice in Japan. I don't typically like crowds, but I'm not like it's not like a huge deal. And I thought originally, because it's such a small country, so many people, very populated cities, and we're going to the populated cities and areas, that it would happen way more often. Realistically, I mean, there's plenty of people around, but I never felt like I'm cramped or claustrophobic or anything like that. Until, yeah, we went to this one store in Tokyo Station. Tokyo Station is huge, by the way. It takes you like 15-20 minutes to walk from one side to the other, which is crazy. And they have like full shopping district, full restaurant district in there, like all underground. And there's this little section of this shopping area, which is like maybe 2.2 meters tall. Which, for reference, if you're very tall at all, not even that tall, like I'm 6'2", which is like, sure, it's above average, but it's not insanely tall. Like 6'5", I would say, is where you start getting, wow, damn, kid, do you play basketball? Questions. And there's plenty of people taller than that. They're not fitting in this area. Like, they're ducking constantly. We definitely have more carrots and potatoes. We gotta give me more crops. Where they at? So yeah, I'm feeling like kind of cramped already because this roof is really low. There's so many people, naturally, because you're in Tokyo Station. It's one of their biggest stations. Not their biggest station, probably. Insane. Then we go into the store. And there's so many people, you cannot physically move anywhere. It's crazy. And all the people are very polite and nice, and they're very respectful and whatnot. Which is great, because literally anywhere else with this situation, you're just getting crushed. People are rude or whatever. But in Japan, very chill. I mean, not very chill. More chill, let's say that. They aren't like pushing and shoving. They're all going around in a big loop around the store so everybody can see everything and whatnot. But there's just no room for anything. You're getting squished constantly. And yeah, that was just the worst experience, probably for crowds in the whole of Japan, but it was like at the start. But, you know, 3 weeks later, where we'd gone to all of the merch stores, seen all of the things, I was like, bro, it didn't have to be like that. We didn't have to go to that one. There were so many other places, and they were like cute little stores. There's like 20 people in them. It's super chill. It's cute. How are we missing blocks? How has this happened? Turn this off. Place these on here. That's not supposed to be stone. But yeah, of course, as soon as we leave, by the way, that one really cramped store we went to first, within 10 minutes, we're stood at the front, we're like organizing this stuff. We brought it and being like, oh my god, I need water. It was so hot and cramped in there. It just died down to like a chill. Like, it was still busy, but you could walk around fine, and then like, oh my god, we must do just hit at the worst time possible. But of course, you naturally get trolled like that. And then, yeah, from there, pretty much every other store was just a relaxed shopping experience. A little busy, but, you know, it's whatever. But that just had to be the first one. That's a lot of crops. I reckon we could grab some bone meal. Just, we get that, that beetroot underway. And then, yeah, we went to the museum, which, like I said, has, like, the inspo, the idea generation, the sketches, the original ideas for the movies, the alternative ideas to the movies. They look so sick. And there's cute little short films you can watch there. Bone meal. Yoink, yoink, yoink. 3 stacks should be enough. We'll get it going, and then the rest should be able to grow naturally. And then that has its own merch. I brought an art book. I don't know if I said that earlier. I brought an art book of Laputa, so there's like sketches and stuff for that. Probably going to show that off in the video, the main video for this project. Because it is very sick. Wait, are those? No, they're not fully grown. Got some posters, which we haven't found the time to get frames for, but my screen is very small. All the posters that are in the background all the time, as you can see, I just stuck up there with blue tack, and they're not framed or anything, which I like to some degree, just having them everywhere, because we had so many posters from when we originally went to America. But now, the new plan, the new aesthetic, is to get rid of all of those posters for now, put them in a little tube, put them in storage for a little while, because we brought 3, 6, 7 posters of Studio Ghibli stuff. Well, actually, yeah, 7 for Studio Ghibli, and then an extra one, which is One Piece, which I'll get to in a minute. But we're going to get those all framed and have them up on the wall looking nice, like movie posters and whatnot. But, turns out, Japan are classic, just different with so many different things. They just got to do it different. Their movie posters are a particular size that they only make in Japan. It's like a B2 plus poster, which is like 15 mil wider, 12 mil longer than the classic movie poster size that literally everywhere else makes. So getting frames, you either buy them from Japan, which when there's 13 of them, you don't really think about frames costing a bunch, but when you have like, not 13, sorry, what do we have? 8? We have 8 frames, right? You very quickly add up to hundreds of dollars if they're not really, really cheap. Like a frame can be like 20 bucks times 8. You get there really quickly. So you can buy the normal size ones, right? That everywhere has. And you can get those for like 20 bucks. Maybe sometimes cheaper. But you'd have to cut 15 mil off the sides and like 12 mil, whatever the hell it is, off the top. Which we don't want to do, unless it's a poster that has like a lot of dead space on the sides, because 10 to 15 mil isn't a lot. You could get away with it on some posters, but we naturally want to avoid it because we didn't buy the posters to cut them up. But getting them from Japan, we've had a little look, basically, into how that's going to work. 1, they're more expensive, naturally. And then 2, you gotta get them shipped back over here, which is gonna add up to a lot more expensive. So it kind of got thrown in the too hard basket for now, but that is the plan for the posters. Okay, we got half. Those will all grow. We'll harvest those while we're still building, and then it should fill up the rest. We don't want this random yellow flower. Thank you very much. I don't want the weed seeds. I don't really care about the beetroot. I don't have a lot of beetroot. I'll save it just in case. We need to hoard everything just in case. That one's full. This one. Hold that. Hold that. Alright. Okay, lovely. So, next we need... Oh, that's ugly. I don't know if I have my glass on me. I was supposed to bring my glass up. Yeah, I think we do it around the outside first. So we need the stripped, which I think we have. We got the stripped on us. We got more in here as well. We can dump the dirt off. And we also need the honeycomb, which also the bees got for us. Dump the dirt. Bam, bam, grab me the lights. We might need lanterns on us still. Give me that still. Honeycomb. Boink, 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 boink. Some songs are so much louder. Chill. There we go. Honeycomb. We got stripped. We don't really need the blackstone on us. Pretty sure we're done with it entirely. Bonk. Dark oak. Done with that for at least for now. Meet both of those. That goes up there. Okay, so that should be all the way up. And then just give me the stripped. I'm pretty sure we're going to use both of those. Because it goes all the way up. Yeah. Okay. The orange looks horrendous. Apologies, but that's because it's mid-growing, so it doesn't match the schematic with it being completely finished yet. But I can't believe how much better the FPS is in here since the video size. Crazy. But yeah, those places were insane. The Studio Ghibli stuff was insane. Saw so many things, saw so many movie things. Literally got so much of the merch. The house is being redecorated very slowly but surely with merch. We also did many other things. Like I've mentioned a few times on stream, I've been watching One Piece since we started this project a while ago. Just as second monitor content, and then I eventually got addicted, and now I'm like 850-ish episodes in. Very addicted. Banger show. Ooh. Bam. Hammer. Yeet. That kind of annoys me that is like that. Alright, give me back my thingo. Give me back the blackstone. Like real quick. Been watching a bunch of One Piece, so I was like, okay, cool. I don't really care about much merch, to be honest. I'm not really a merch person. I brought a bunch just because I was like, we're finally actually on holidays. It's been years. I just want to get some stuff, you know, so I had some stuff from the trip. But I don't really care that much about knickknacks or stickers or that much stuff. I do like hoodies and shirts and that kind of stuff, so that's what I was mainly looking for One Piece stuff. Was like, I find a cool hoodie, I'm down. But one, it took a while because a lot of the stores, pretty much how they have One Piece stores set up in Japan, there's like a chain of them, and each of them are basically themed around a certain character. This is gonna be annoying. It's like halfway up. Ugh. Go from here. They're all themed around a certain character, which is very cool. I highly rate it. But they usually have merch centered around that character, or at least like the shirts and whatnot. You can usually get stickers and whatever anyway. But again, I don't really care about stickers that much. I don't care about little knick-knack things. Oh, they also have the said character, like they have a big statue of each one out the front, or like just as a centerpiece of the store. And they're like intended to be little collectible things that you go around to each of the stores and get a photo with it or whatever. Which I thought was also very cool. Again, not usually my thing, but I just thought it was very cool. And then, yeah, so there wasn't that much merch clothes at these places. Like, okay, I'll get some stickers. So now my PC is covered in stickers, which originally I was like, not a sticker person, don't cover my PC in stickers, but going to these places like, I gotta get something. So now we have a bunch of each of the One Piece characters. We've got some Spooderman, we got Venom, because Venom just came out, so there's a bunch of Venom stuff. Something else, was it not? Maybe that was it. For the stickers. And then we have Laputa, little golem guy that can actually move. We have a little golem guy. Very cute. They make huge versions of this, like $300 versions of this. Obviously I was that, but they look very sick. Also did a bunch of the little gotcha, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Gotcha. Yeah, you pronounce it. It's the little gamba ball things that you get. Which are just everywhere in Japan. The little vending machine, game machine things. You put like $4 in equivalent. You get a little bowl from a movie or show that you like, and then it's a gamble basically to get one of the 5 characters in the set basically. So I did a few of those for One Piece. I got Fire Fist Ace, and I got the lady that raised them. I forget her name. And then I also got this little Venom dude. Carnage even, not Venom. But you know, from the movie Venom. And his little Fire Fist Ace dude. Very sick. I couldn't get a Luffy. I was actually so sad. But I wasn't going to gamble forever, because that's bad. I don't know. Also, I have to like get them all back. And we already had so much merch. The bags were so full, it was insane. We brought one big suitcase, and then we ended up buying like a carry-on. We ended up going home with 2 very, very full big suitcases, and 2 carry-ons. That's how much merch we brought. Success, I would say. Bam, bam. And then yeah, well, the One Piece search continued throughout the trip. I think we mostly found stuff at we went to Tokyo first, then we went to Kyoto, then we went to Osaka, then we went back to Tokyo. I think on the trip back, we found some merch stuff for One Piece. Not usually at those stores. They have like licensed out to certain stores as well. I got 2 shirts and 2 hoodies, I'm pretty sure. One of the other one of the hoodies is just a regular jumper, no hood. That one was like the nicest looking place. It was at a really nice clothing store with like $500 jackets, which look really nice, but I didn't spend $500 on. And different stuff, but they were like collab for the 25th anniversary, I'm pretty sure, of One Piece. I was like, okay, this place might be out of my price range, but they might have really cool merch here. Because a lot of the stuff kind of look like just cheap stuff at the chain stores. The franchise thing, whatever it's called. And I was like, I don't really care about the prints on them. They're also just like the classic t-shirt with a print slapped on it. I don't really want that. Whereas this place looked bougie as hell. So I'm like, okay, maybe we might actually get some nice stuff here. And it was. There's like, not tie-dye. Tie-dye is like a particular thing, but that kind of print on the arms has like embroidered the skull and crossbones thing. Then it has One Piece on the back, again embroidered. And then there's a print, but not like, you know, the classic slapped on print of Luffy on the front. I was like, okay, sick. I'll get that. I don't love it, but I was like, I don't love the print on the front, but I do love the like arms and the embroidered stuff on the back. Looks like a way higher quality. Yeah, so this really high quality jumper I got versus the rest were like, I got some nice shirts and whatever, but they were relatively cheaper. They still look nice and whatever, but I'm like, damn, that's high quality merch. That's sick. Yeah, I got it home, hadn't even worn it yet, and the print rubbed off. It's like, I'd still wear it because I spent money on it and I want to wear it, and I don't really care that it's like rubbed off, basically. Honestly, the whole front print could rub off, and that would actually be better, because that way I could just wear the nice jumper as like with the nice sleeves and the embroidered stuff that's not going anywhere. But the print itself instantly rubbed off, and it's got like all these little tags on it. It's like no friction whatsoever. There wasn't. It was packed beautifully in this bag, folded up nicely, and somehow the entire thing has like got little faded marks on it already, and it's insane. So rip the nice jumper I got. Alas, kinda got scammed. Oh wait, I didn't need this. I got the shulkers out already. Yoink. Yes, that's the story of the merch. Rip the merch. It's already dead. But at least I have 2 shirts and another hoodie, which I haven't worn yet, but it's embroidered, so it's not going to fade. But it's also 30 to 40 degrees here, so I can't really wear it yet. And then what else? So many different things. We ate so much good food, so much sushi, so much of the fried everything, the fried pork, the fried shrimp, the fried the prawns, shrimp, you know, same thing. The fried, what's it called? Steak stuff. Oh my god, so much good food everywhere. But then we were also doing like 20 to 25,000 steps every single day, which is insane. Because you just walk everywhere. You walk and train everywhere. Which also, actually, speaking of trains, way less terrifying than you would think. I thought it was going to be a shambles getting around because everything's in Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. So all of the signs, the directions, the symbols, everything obviously going to be in Japanese because we're in Japan. Google Maps, I muted myself by accident. I muted the audio even. Google Maps is the GOAT in Japan. If you're ever going to Japan and you're worried about this, you can just stop. As long as you have a smartphone with internet, make sure you get a data plan or whatever while you're over there. Just pull out Google Maps and that shit tells you everything you need to know. It tells you where to be. Like you just put in, like your usual Google Maps, wherever the hell you are and where you're trying to go. It'll tell you exactly where to walk. That's pretty standard. But then it'll tell you exactly what area to go to, what entry to go to for the train station, which is closest to the platform you need to go to. It'll tell you exactly what line, because there's like 7 different lines in every train station. It'll tell you exactly where it is in English and the color code and what it looks like in Japanese. And then it'll tell you what platform you need to be, what time that train is going to be, all the times if you miss that particular train, every what's the word? Every train that's going to be there after that, every 4 to 5 minutes, or maybe it's 15 minutes in some places. For that train, for that line, all of the different ones you can go to. Why is this red? Fine, and then the connecting trains, and where you've got to go for that, and what the closest exit is, and then what carriage you should be in to find the closest exit and get out the most efficiently. It is a lifesaver. The greatest single thing for going to Japan ever is Google Maps. Yeah, it saved us very big time, and you could tell how much it was helping us in like Tokyo and any major city area, because it didn't help us like 1 time, maybe 2 times out in, I think it was Kyoto. We kind of went further out of the city area. We stayed in the city area for majority of the trip, but we went out somewhere. We're going to like a temple / shrine thing, and we just kind of made it further out of the city, and it stopped telling us what platform you were supposed to be on. It would just say the line of the train and the time. So then you had to try and find, just simply finding the platform without Google Maps telling you made it so difficult that we missed the train. I think we got on yeah, it happened twice. One time we missed the train, which is fine. We get to the next one, but it was a like every 15-minute one. So it was a little bit more painful that we missed it. And then another time, which was a little more stressful because we had to try and make a very timed, paid for ticket Shinkansen bullet train. And if you miss that, that's like $70 tickets. Adios, go buy another one. We were trying to get to that. And I think we're coming out from Universal. I'll get to in a second as well. We're coming back from that. And didn't tell us the platform, or it did tell us the platform, and we misunderstood it or something. I don't know. But we got on the train, it was going the wrong way. I'm like, fuck, we're just going back the same direction we just came from. So we had to get off and get back on a different one, and we were like, we knew that there's a risk if you miss the bullet train shambles. It costs a lot of money. Don't do that. So we left ourselves plenty of time. But yeah, that did cost us 15 minutes, and it was very stressful. But other than that, that was the only 2 times that we ever got, ever messed up anything with trains. All thanks to Google Maps. Great. And this, Liz, thank you very much. And then yeah, like I said, we went to Universal Studios in Osaka. That was amazing. I mean, it was it was equally amazing and equally horrible experience for myself. I already knew this about myself. Literally, her favorite thing ever, you know, on holidays is going to theme parks. I hate rides now. I didn't like them. I didn't love them as a kid, but I just had way less motion sickness. I didn't care about. We used to go full driving as a kid. I'd never get sick. My sisters would be really sick. My mom would get sick. I could sit in the front. I could go to sleep while we're just bouncing everywhere up and down hills, thrashing around. I wouldn't be driving. I'd be sitting in the back. I wouldn't even be looking where I was going, and I would be completely fine. Now, since I'm an adult and I drive myself everywhere, if I'm not driving, and the ride is even slightly a little bumpy, or I'm just not feeling particularly well that day, it will mess with my head and I'll feel slightly unwell. That gets amplified naturally by being at a theme park when the intention is to thrash you around. So I get sick on, like, anything that's a decent ride, like any fast-paced ride. Usually it's like, I just feel a little unwell, but it's not that big of a deal for, like, a regular roller coaster. But if you start doing, like, the stomach drop ones, hooked. If there's VR is my worst enemy. VR or AR theme park rides, in theory, awesome idea. I highly rate it. But the execution is horrendous because it's always like your movement versus the movement in the VR or the AR is always off by like a second or two. And that just rocks my brain and my motion sickness. So I just felt unwell for majority of any of the theme parks, which sucked because them themselves are so sick. I love actually being at them. I love the food. I love the theming. I love the shops. I love everything about it except the rides that mess me up. And a lot of them mess me up, which sucks. But alas. At Universal though, best ride or best feature, Nintendo World is insane. You have to get like a ticket, which kind of sucks. You can't just go in there wherever you want because it's so popular. It will result in that being so overcrowded you can't do anything. But once we worked that out and we fixed that situation, we got into Nintendo World on the second day. It is so sick. There's like 3 rides, which is like pretty average for most areas in Universal. But one of them is a Mario Kart ride with AR. The only ride that has AR that it didn't absolutely destroy me. And yeah, it's literally just you get in a cart with 4 people total. You get these, you get a fun Mario hat, and then you put glass over top. You can still see everything, which I think is why I didn't feel unwell. And I was sat at the front, which was huge. So I could like see everything basically. But you go through this ride, which is already a theme park ride in itself. Honestly, if you weren't wearing the glasses, you'd probably still enjoy the ride. You just wouldn't be able to play the game, which is literally just Mario Kart. It's a big race, and the AR glasses, regardless of where you look, you can see characters driving past you, and you can shoot shells at them. You collect coins, all that jazz, and it's a game that counts your points, so you can compare yourself to everybody else in the cart, and like there's a leaderboard for the day and all time, which is very sick to compare and compete against. So that was definitely the best ride, and also just like the theming around Nintendo World was so sick. Again, highly recommend. We also went to Disney, same thing, just felt so unwell. That was definitely the worst days for me at Japan. There was nothing that I was like, oh, I dislike doing this in Japan, but I just felt so unwell there. But again, same thing. If I just didn't go on the rides, the food is so sick. I mean, it's theme park food, but like the aesthetic, the builds, the theming, all that stuff is so sick. Yeah, I just gotta not go on the rides next time, and it would be good. But the problem is Lily wants to go on all the rides, and you can't just go solo because it's boring as hell. So I went on them, but yeah, it absolutely rocked me. I felt so unwell for pretty much all the days we were at Disney, which was like 4 days. We went to Disney, Tokyo Disney, and Tokyo Disney Sea, both very cool. Disney Sea, way more popular, by the way. I think because there's no Disney Sea anywhere else. Where Disneyland is pretty, I mean, obviously there's many Disneylands, but I think the rides are similar elsewhere. because Disney Sea has some unique ones. But yeah, brought many of the merch, ate many random foods. For example, weird Toy Story alien mochi things, mochi, how you pronounce it. Tasted horrendous, absolutely horrendous, but it was very funny that Lily came back with these things. It was like, yep, I want these green alien things. They're gonna be fun. It's gonna be so cool because it's fun and themed. And I'm looking at it like, I don't want to eat that. Tasted it instantly, like, yep, didn't do that. Knew I wasn't gonna like that. We had like a bite of it each, and she was also like, yeah, this was a mistake. And then what else did we do? Kyoto was definitely the best. We went to Tokyo first, Kyoto, Osaka, then back to Tokyo. Tokyo was really fun. It's like the classic what you know of Japan, you know, big city, tons of people, really nice restaurants, all that jazz. Kyoto is the temples and shrines, but also big city, lots of shopping, amazing food also, but it's like a little less intense, a little less futuristic city, huge skyscrapers. Definitely plenty of skyscrapers still, but like, how do I make it less? It's less futuristic city while still being a giant city with a ton of skyscrapers. It just seems less intense. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems less crazy, even though there is still millions and millions of people and it's crowded all the time. I don't know, it's just way more vibes. So if you're going to Japan, definitely go to Kyoto. It's great. Stay near the city with the big shopping areas because it was so much fun. We did so many steps. So many steps. That's not ideal. Oh my god, we've gone up so far already. Nice chest. Yeah, we went to all the shops. There's like these really long alleyway type things with long streets in this whole giant area. Like 5 by 5 blocks at least. And all of the shops, all the restaurants are all like super small, compact. They're all super busy. The streets are really thin. Thank God it's Japan because everybody's like, you know, got the etiquette down there. Like they're not pushing and shoving. Everyone's walking on like one side of the path, so it's not like an absolute just massive crowd, which would be in most other countries, including here. But yeah, it was so sick. Heaps of different stores. That's where we found a bunch of the One Piece stores. We pretty much ate all the food we could physically eat. It was sick. Lilith! Wait, why did my alerts not go off? My alert box is on. Did it make a noise for you? Didn't make a noise for me. But thank for the Prime subscriber in it. 48 months. Wait, that's 4 years. 4 years? What do you mean we're at 4 years? Just a cheeky 48 months. Casually? Oh, God. That's ridiculous. Twitch Prime, ladies and gentlemen. The goat. I was talking about though. We ate all the foods. Strawberries are one of Lily's favorite foods. We were eating strawberries at the Wadzee. Strawberry crepes. Also, fruit is so expensive in Japan. / also just doesn't exist. It's crazy. One of the strawberries was like 14 bucks. It was wild. But then in the same vein, you go to a supermarket and you get a plate of sushimi for like 10 bucks. Or if you're there at the end of the night, 5 bucks. And it was just the greatest thing ever. So much food. So good. So damn tasty. And then what else did we do in Kyoto? Actually just a ton of shopping. Saw a bunch of temples and shrines. They're really nice, but also so crowded. It was insane. I don't remember what the main stuff we got. Like we did a ton of shopping, but I can't remember what the main things we got in Kyoto. I just remember there being so much good food. So much sushi train. So much is it donkatsu? The fried pork. So good. I'm hungry, but I can't decide what to eat, so I've not eaten, and now you're talking about food and I'm more hungry. Yeah. Why is good raw fish cheaper than a friggin' strawberry? Well, you see, they live on a small island. So they fish a lot because they live on an island surrounded by the sea. But then they don't have much land and a bajillion people, so they can't really be growing strawberries. But yeah, the logic doesn't really make sense in terms of value. Like, it's a strawberry to us, and it's insanely high quality fish. How? What? But yeah, dude, so good. All I can think of is the food. What else did we buy in Kyoto? What shops were there in Kyoto? I know that we just spent majority of the days looking at all of the super long shopping streets. We've also reached the roof already. God, no. But also Samleth, I'm quite hungry. And talking about it is making me hungry, but alas. You brought anime shirts? Yeah, that is where I got the One Piece shirts. You saw lots of shoe shops. True. We didn't actually end up getting shoes there. I was looking at Jordans a bunch. Pretty much all they have a bunch of, I think it's what ABC Mart, right? Pretty sure that was it. They basically just have every brand of shoe ever in this big, giant store. Which is great, by the way. We should have one of those here. Well, we probably don't need... we still need some strips, so we'll keep it. And I was looking at Jordans a whole bunch, and I was like, I don't want to get a new pair of Jordans. It'd be kind of sick to get a new pair of Jordans here. But also, like, then we've got to try and carry another pair of shoes around, and we were, like, in the second area of the trip. So I was like, okay, I've seen a pair I want. I want the white and blue ones. They look sick. But I was, like, reluctant to get them. I eventually did get them, but I'm also glad that I waited, because we found, like, I think it's the main Nike store in Japan, I think. Or it's definitely a special one, at least, because it's huge. In Tokyo, when we went back there, in Shibuya, which, if you don't know much about Japan, but you know a little bit, the big famous crossing that is like the most busy crossing all the time, non-stop, regardless of what time of day. There's just millions and millions of people crossing every single light change, and it crosses in every direction ever. You may have heard of that. That's Shibuya. We went there, and there was plenty of different shopping and whatnot. That had that Nike store there. I was like, okay, it's towards the end of the trip. I want the shoes. I'm getting the shoes. And then turns out that they can customize them, which is sick. So I have Tokyo Shibuya on the side of my new Jordans. Very cool. Different laces. Also, I don't think I ended up getting one of the pins, but you can get like a Jordan 23 pin, or thing that goes in between the laces. I don't know what you call that, but a little tag thing. And you customize them. All there in front of you. It's very sick. I got those. Oh, actually, speaking of shoes, in Kyoto, one of the big things that happened, it poured rain on one of the days that we're going to one of the shrines. And at the time, I only brought one pair of shoes because I don't want to carry around a bunch of shoes, keep the packing light, you know. And also, all my shoes are the same style. Like, they're all, my main shoes are Converses. And then I also have a pair of Jordans and a pair of Supras. They're all high top sneakers, basically, but not like running sneakers. They're all that style. So when it starts raining, I don't really have weatherproof shoes because I don't really go out in the pouring rain and jump around in puddles in my day-to-day life anywhere else. Yeah, then we went to Japan. My ear is ringing. Holy. Okay, that's not an enjoyable experience, but it'll probably go away eventually. Yeah, when we go away to Japan and it starts like pouring rain, I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like 80 mil of rain, something ridiculous. Where's, yeah, in one day, and we were going to a temple/shrine for no apparent reason. And the apparent reason is going to go there, and we're running out of days. But still, It started pouring rain so much that my shoes, it had been raining previous days and I had got my shoes a little wet, you know, socks were a little wet, but it wasn't like a big deal. It was just like the ends of my shoes, it was just kicking up a little bit. It was whatever. Big day walking, got home, dried them out, it was fun. Yeah, 80 mil of rain, and in a temple slash shrine where you're walking through the little forest areas, usually would be absolutely beautiful. There's a bamboo forest, you know, looking at all these lovely buildings and whatnot. The rain is pouring down like a river through these pathways, and we're walking up them, and my shoes are just drenched. It's a literal swamp in there. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. My shoes are ruined. They were never gonna dry. They were soaked so bad. Why is there one there and not one here? I hate that. Yeah. That two in? It's 2 in. Beautiful. So yeah, we had to go buy another pair of shoes. I went and brought, not high top. They're like mid top. Timberland. No, they're not waterproof. They're just not sneakers. So they're like solid at least. So it'll resist some rain. If I pour water over them, my feet will get wet. But no other point during the trip when it was raining did my shoes get wet. Did my feet get wet. But yeah, that was a shambles. Those Converses are my main shoes. I fixed them now, but for like the next week or two, they were drenched, they were misshapen, they were getting squished in the bag. Shambles. Rip the poor Converses. We do what's called Platypus. Yeah, Platypus is not even close to the same level as ABC Mart. Not even close. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, that is our button bashing by accident. That is our building. Ooh, I forgot about not that. Lanterns that light up the inside of the roof. My bad, my bad. We had Sushi Train. We had many Sushi Train. So good. Some, actually, honestly, some of the Sushi Trains, one, insane line. One of the times we had to wait an hour to get into the Sushi Train. Horrendous experience. But the food is so damn good. It's so good. And it's so cheap in comparison to here. It's insane. Sushi over here, if you go to a Sushi Train, it's like $5 a plate. Over there, it's like $1.20. So good. So good. I budgeted our food, like trying to work out how much this trip would cost us. And I was like, probably like $150 a day on food. Like if we're eating out every single meal, like something smallish for breakfast. Lunch is like a little bit cheaper. Maybe it's like $60, maybe $50. And if we go out for dinner to a nice place, we usually spend like $80, maybe like $100. Like I'm trying to overshoot rather than estimate conservatively, because you know you don't want to undershoot it and go, damn, I spent way more than I expected on this trip. Yeah, the food was so incredibly cheap. I think it was like 2 days we spent $100. Everything else, and we're eating like banging food. Sushi Train, so good, so good. But some of them need to have more variety. Our Sushi Trains here, at least the ones that we go to, have way more variety of the food. But their food obviously infinitely better. They just have less variety at some of them. And to Temple in New York wet, it's the Jordan store. It is the Jordan store, like the one over there. I thought so. Eli, I see him in the puddles all the time. I do be jumping in puddles, but I don't then walk 25,000 steps. The advertiser's waterproof? Are they really? Ah, well, there you go. They're waterproof. We need to get up there somehow. Somehow. Probably also sleep. Bonk. A big progress. This is almost done. Well, not almost done, but we've done a lot. I've done the main structure, so I feel like that's almost done, right? Now we just have to pull this off somehow. Nailed one, okay. Huge. Yeah, we get this one. Huge. Didn't mean, I wasn't supposed to be holding a rocket. Don't hold the rockets, otherwise I'll die. And we make this huge. Let's go. Bonk. There we go. Dude, I love smithing tables. Smithing tables look so sick from underneath. They're so expensive, like insanely expensive. The math on it again. Well, a smithing table is 4 planks and then 2 iron on top. The iron is fine. We have an iron farm, but for every stack of smithing table, it's a stack of logs, and we had like 4 shulker blocks of it, so it was like a lot of logs, a lot of logs. It's kind of insane. Okay, there's platforms on either side in each corner. We should probably build the enclosure around and then like the tree on the inside, I'm thinking might be the play. And then we could probably, yeah, if we build the enclosure, then we can bring the bees in while we build the other stuff. Maybe we bring the bees later, actually, in case they get in the way and or try and die by accident. Okay, let's build the trees. Enclosure first. Trees, let's build the trees first. Which is a bunch of spruce stuff. We shouldn't need this all out at the moment, at least. Keep the shulker box on us, but don't need it right now. Bunch of extra smithing tables. Is that because it'll be on the underside of the platforms? So we'll hold that as well. The honeycomb is done. See, now the music's so quiet I can't hear it. Beautiful. Yeah, I assume it is spruce wood. Bonk, bonk. There's probably that in there. There's probably that. There might be some of that. And that. There might be a gate. We'll keep that on us. And we probably need leaves. I actually don't know if I had the leaves. I do have these leaves. I don't know if there's oak, though. 35 oak. Surely there's more oak than that. Let's just start and find out, shall we? Okay, oh, and we need moss carpet. Bonk, bonk. We've got moss in here somewhere? We have moss. We can make moss carpets. Bam. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Alright, so that is, yes, okay. Trapdoors do go along here, so we can place all of them. Cover the lights. Yeah, alright, beautiful. And just build this up like we usually do. It is these leaves. I don't know if it's going to have oak in there somewhere. I also don't know if I have enough of these leaves. I'm just trusting myself from months ago that I did collect the right materials and enough of those materials. Surely, right? Old me wouldn't mess that up. Bam. And cover that light. No, did I run out? I have one more leaf left for this tree. That's it, I refuse placing that like that. That's hilarious. Of course I ran out of oak leaves with one left. Yeah, okay, so we got a little tree at the front, a little custom tree with the called azalea, flowering azalea leaves. And then behind it, we're going to have the beehives. Behind them like that, so the bees all going behind the tree, and they fly out, and they'll be all up over the roof, and the little platforms on the side. Yo. Okay, we need more oak leaves, which we have a ton of, but we have to go get them from downstairs. And of course, we're gonna lag like crazy. Jungle? Oak. Bananas. Full oak leaves. I have this cough that I cannot get rid of. I was sick a week ago. I've just had the cough / sore throat for ages. It's probably not helping that I've been yapping for the last hour and a half. Speaking of though, what have I missed so far? Bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, we also went to Team Labs in Japan. Which if you don't know what that is, if you haven't seen any like Japan, like traveling Japan or anything like that, it's like a very touristy art thing. I mean, it's actually honestly still plenty of locals there as well that obviously enjoy going to it. But it's like an attraction thing. Very cool. Looks really nice. It's basically like a digital art museum, I would say is probably the easiest way to describe it. It's basically just a bunch of pretty light shows, cool exhibits to just go look at and take cute photos and vibe. And it was very chill. I originally was like, I don't really know anything that I want to do in Japan. It just seems like a really fun place to go. I obviously want to eat all of their food a lot. All the food. Give me the food. But in terms of like things I want to see, I don't really know. I just want to be there and check it out kind of thing. But one of the few things I had seen in very limited Japan videos, travel videos I'd seen, was Team Labs. I was like, I like art. I like pretty light show things. I like cool art exhibit things. Let's put that on a list. We'll go to it. So I was like, it might be a little tourist trappy. It might be a little bit It probably just looks... It's probably like an Instagram place where it looks really cool on Instagram because you can take a pretty photo, but it's probably like, There's probably like a million people. They're probably all tourists and they're probably really annoying. But I was like, alas, I don't really know what else we'll go check out. Chuck that on the list, we'll check it out. And if it sucks, leave, alas. No, turns out it was actually really nice. It was so vibes. It was very, like, relaxing. There's, like, big rooms you can just sit down and just basically watch the changing art environment thing around you move. It was really, really cool. So I would recommend that also. Do we build the platforms now? Are you fully grown? Oops. Some of them grown. Some of them not grown. Let's grab the ones that are and actually replace them, and it should, at least we'll be close to actually expanding to the rest of the farm, because I want it to hopefully be done. Oh, I turned on easy place. I'm like, why? Let me place, please. Oh, that wasn't grown yet. My bad. Get that? Oh, we already got a stack. Yeah, we actually might make it all the way over there. What else did we do? Other touristy things was, no, what's it called? It's the deer park, but I can't remember what it's called. That's with N. I don't know, it's a deer park. Basically, it's like a giant, garden park temple area that there's just a ton of huge quotation marks wild deer. I mean, they are wild, but like there's a million tourists around them every single day hand feeding them, so they're also not wild, but also they are wild because they'll definitely headbutt you if they feel like it. But another touristy thing, which I was more like, I don't like this very much. It being like, it feels weird, but alas, it was nice to see. You get to hand feed deer. They are, majority of them are very chill. It's very cute. You do a little head nod, and they'll give you a head nod, and then you give them the food, and it's very cute. But yeah, that was one of the other ones we went to. Also, again, such good food there. Holy, it took a really long time to find anywhere that you can get food because there's a bajillion tourists there. And you also, if you do go there, just walk as far in as you physically can because there's like a million tourists at the front, and I was originally like, this sucks. There's a million tourists here, and there's a million people at every single deer, and they're all like shoving their cameras in its face and being annoying, and I'm like, this sucks. But then once you actually get into the place, and it's like a lot nicer and green, there's less people, still plenty of people around, but like there's enough space, and you've gone far enough in, and the casual tourists have left, and you go all the way to the back where there's a nice temple and stuff, which there's a billion people at the temple, but there's more garden area with the deer. And there's probably like, you'd definitely find at least a deer that's chilling by itself, and you can be like, you'd be like, yo, I could go a snack, and then you go, and then they go, and then you hand them a snack, and it's really... We did that. That was nice. Once we got in there, it was nice. What are we doing next? Should we do the glass? Should we do the platforms? I think we do the platforms. There we go. What are you? Are you the smithing tables? Was that right? It is a smithing table. Okay, checks out. Okay, we need to switch what we have on us. Hold the seeds, please. There we go. I don't... Oh, it's a gate versus a thing. Okay, that makes sense. What can we dump on us? Didn't I have an ender chest out here, or did I break it? Hold that. I don't know what else we can dump, to be honest. Some moss. We don't need all the moss. We need the smithing tables out. We need the oak stairs out. 70 seems kind of low, but we might get there. It's probably like the exact amount. I probably counted it perfectly, surely. Low on lanterns. Did not mean to place you. My light box go. Bonk. Yoink, yoink. We need both of those actually. Light box over there. It's because you keep missing lanterns in your plans. Honestly, probably. But also I've used a bunch. Dump that. Leave that in there for now, I guess. That I don't need. At least for now. And we need a quick schlep. Quick nap time. Boink. Okay. How to build this. Which one did I build last? Side? I think I started on that side, right? I think it was this side. Okay, let's try and fly up and land it, and it will work, surely. Oh wait, I don't actually have... I don't have the block that I need to actually place. Okay. We land this. We did the lanterns. We for sure land this. Also, low as hell. I mean, I didn't land it, but I placed it, so that counts for something. We're also low as hell on rockets. Which we kinda need. Hello, Earth. How are you? My son! That's my boy! Hey, yo. You're looking at it with such interest. Where's Bing chilling? What the hell is he doing? What you up to? Nice. Nice. That is a good plan. Working out well for you, I'm sure. Bye. Yeah. My brain is so distracted. Hi. Hello, sir. It's kind of ridiculous. Put it. Eh. Are you trying to scratch my chair, sir? Oh my god. Can't believe you've done this. No. I want to finish building this and then eat actual. Which shouldn't be long, if that is helping you with your planning of failing to do so, but I'll be done and yeah. That sounds good to you. He could go snack. Looks like he's gonna just fall asleep there, to be honest. I think I I just build up each area as we go. Probably going to be easier than coming back. Yeah, it's so good. The amount of time this thing has saved me. Who made it? Bless that man. Bless that mod creator. It's the wrong form of that block. In this case, it just means there's not a leaf connected to it, so it's not a connected leaf. For those down there, all the green ones will be orange because they're not full. So they'll be like, no, this is wrong. You were supposed to place a full wheat crop here. And it's like, bro, that's not how the game works. Yeah.
Very swag.
Very cool, very swag. Yes. Very swag and hit.
Okay, well. Wouldn't work.
Yeah, nice. Do you want to like plan what we're gonna do after that? Like in terms of eating? In terms of what we could do with the rest of our day also?
Oh, we're going Christmas night?
Yeah, but that's not till like super late.
Aust does a link.
Oh, they can't. You need to talk up. Just say the last sentence again.
Shopping.
Yeah, you're talking quiet, bro.
I'm not talking quiet.
Now it picked you up. Oop, I bugged it out.
You can explain.
The shopping center is open till like midnight near us, and we're going shopping hella late because Lilith wants to be there on a Saturday night on the 21st of December. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be so busy. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Buying. They're not really I mean, it's definitely last minute Christmas shopping, but we've done most of it.
Oh.
So I'm not really stressed, but like, it's just gonna be so busy there.
Gonna be so.
That's what you've said a few times. I don't know if I agree with that, but it'll be interesting, for sure.
I agree. Why's that one purple?
I don't think it's supposed to be there at all. Not supposed to be there at all. It's an extra block, basically. It's like, well, you can place this if you really want, but it's not supposed to be here.
Error. Alright.
Alright. Alright. You should just watch something on YouTube rather than doom scrolling Instagram. I know, that's why I'm telling you, you shouldn't do it. Just go chill on the couch and vibe. Goodbye. Have the afternoon. Bye, Felicia. Alright, we got dose more sides left, boys. And I'm out of water. Shambles. This is not going to help with the throat problem. Wait. Y'all hear that? There's a skeleton in this wall somewhere. I hear it. That's a problem. Problem I can't be bothered dealing with right now. I'll fix it later. Damn it. 4 rockets in a dream. I did not think I was going to miss that. That's crazy. And I hit that one. Also crazy. So annoying. Turn off this. Place that instead so I don't waste another stripped log like I did last time. Because they're a little more expensive than my moss farm blocks. Lovely. What else did we do in Japan? We went to Osaka. Osaka was my least favorite place. Not saying I didn't like it, I definitely liked it, but I feel like if I went for the first time again with the knowledge I had, I would have gone Tokyo, Osaka, than Kyoto, because Osaka, at least the area we were in, just felt like a smaller version of the Kyoto area that we were in, and less cute, wholesome, like temples and garden areas, and definitely city, but less city vibes. I don't know how to explain that again. Whereas Osaka was just smaller shopping areas, minus one area, and also less stuff I was interested in said shopping areas, which I feel like was a huge section of why I was like, eh. I mean, I liked it for sure, but I wasn't like, hell yeah, this is better than Kyoto or anything. Just in the competition. Anyway, doesn't matter. In Osaka, there is apparently the longest shopping strip in Japan or something like that. I forget what the exact title was, but something along those lines. Which, if you know a bit about Japan, one, you probably already know what I'm talking about, or if you know a little bit but don't know exactly, the Running Man. My brain, apologies for the loud noise. The Running Man billboard in a particular area in Osaka's shopping district, where said really, really long shopping strip is basically like the Times Square of this Osaka area. It's kind of crazy. There's a million people, as a lot of these very popular areas are. And they're all taking photos of all the billboards. You're kind of surrounded, like in Times Square, with all the billboards around you. And then you look down, particularly if you were tall enough to see over the general, like, population, you can see about, I want to say at least 3Ks before your eyes start, like, just blurring into this mush of this street, which is just, like, I want to say 5 meters wide, like this. It's wide enough generally, but when there's a million people there, there is just, like, a long-ass line of people walking this direction on this side of the path, trying to shop, and a long line of people walking this way, and they are just cramped as much as physically possible all the way down. And there's just a sea of heads, and there's just little shops all the way down, a million different things, a million different restaurants, all of that, all the way down. Ridiculous. We went down there at like 9 o'clock at night, maybe 8 o'clock at night. I think everything closes at 9, or there's a group of stuff that closes at 9, then a group of stuff that closes at 11. Which was nice, by the way. I wasn't expecting them to be open as late, just generally, but... Ooh, are we out? Oh no, we're just out of oak leaves. That's fun. We can go get more. But yeah, it was nice being out, and being out late. There's a lot of places that I've been, particularly we go to Queensland a lot, which is a state in Australia if you don't know Australia much. It's top right of Australia. Really nice holiday place to go to. But it is, for some reason, everyone stops, closes, goes to bed really early there. No idea why. If you try to go to a restaurant at like 8 PM, good fucking luck. They all close, bro. All the kitchens are closed. Adios. They went home. It's gone now. Honestly, even 7:30 you might struggle to find a place. It's kind of ridiculous. And the main reason why I dislike going there, even though we go there generally once a year. But in Japan, hell no, baby. You can go anywhere, anytime. You'll find a 24-hour regardless somewhere. Bare minimum, you can find actually good food in any convenience store, anywhere, on any corner, in every city that we went to at least, which I guess is the 3 main ones, but you get the point. And then, yeah, you're going down this shopping strip. There's just regular stores open till 9 o'clock. Here in this country, it should be closed at 4, 5 o'clock. Maybe some specialty places will be closed at like 7, maybe 8. But that's about it. Yeah, someone opened up till like 11 there. So we're walking down this long ass strip of shopping places. Ridiculous. It was crazy. I wasn't like, I'm too cramped, I hate it kind of vibes that I was in that one where I was saying hours ago in Tokyo Station. But it was kind of insane. If that was like my first experience in Tokyo, if I hadn't been in Japan, I probably would have felt like that. But I was kind of more used to it at that stage because we were quite a fair bit into the trip by then. But yeah, it was crazy. The amount of people, the the amount of shops. They're also small. All the restaurants can fit like 10 people max, and they all look so good, but it's like, oh, I'm not going to fit in there. There's already a line of like 40 people at the door. More stripped players. Yoink. Solomon, hello sir, how's it? So good, so good. I've been yapping about it for the last hour. Food so good, the shop's so good. It's just everything's so good. Don't they drift through that section of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift? In Shibuya Crossing. That one's in Tokyo. But yeah. Notice me, senpai, apologies. I'm bad at streaming. I haven't been streaming in ages. And plus I've been yapping, so I just get lost in the yap. But hello, how you do? How you do? It was very good though. Highly rate. Fast and Furious, that big intersection, that super popular one I was talking about earlier. We did go there. It is crazy busy, just as advertised. Really cool shops around there as well. That's where I got new pair of Jordans, which literally say they got them customized. They say Tokyo Shibuya on the side of them in Japanese, which looks sick. Also really good food. Also really good places to like sit and look over the giant intersection of just crazy amounts of people. Saw a bunch of cool cars. Didn't see the Tokyo Drift cars in particular, which I have seen online that like people have car meets in that area. And I definitely saw a few groups of like the boys hanging out with their cars, but no like particular car meet. But a lot of really nice cars. Definitely didn't see any of them drifting through the intersection. I feel like you'd be arrested really, really quickly for that. But it looks sick. Okay, what am I missing? That's okay. Beehives. We just need the beehives. Then we need to do the main section. Oh, we should probably do the main section first, because that's what holds all of them in. So we need spruce, which we still have. I don't even know if we have the glass on us right now. We might have to go get some glass. Flip. Probably the worst time. We were in Japan, but tonight's about good times. Good times now sounds great. Apologies that you had such bad times whilst I was in Japan. That sucks ass. But it's good to hear it is now a good time. My back is killing me. Give me 2 secs. I'm gonna grab some agua real quick because I ran out and my throat is going to die from me yapping. So back in 2 secs. Banana boat. Banana boat. Alright, we're back. Damn, it is warm in here. Streaming in the middle of the day, I miss being a little degenerate night owl that stays up till like 4 or 5 a.m. streaming, because you actually go out during the day, see the sun and whatnot, and then you could stream at night and it won't ruin like the camera. I'm literally sat at a window right now and it's way too bright. If I open the curtain at all, I'm so overexposed it looks ridiculous, and I look kind of dark right now. I probably need another light. I changed my setup. I need to get another one of those lights and put them behind here so I look a little bit brighter, but alas. Point being, it's the middle of the day and I haven't seen barely any of the sun. And it's so dark and warm in here because it's literally summertime in Australia and it's hot. I don't think I have my glass on me. Might need to go get some glass. Actually, just leave that there. Do I need anything else? I'll just spruce next. I just need the glass. Okay. Yeah, but I miss being a degenerate because then you can actually go outside during the day and then you can stream at night and then you can have the window open and it's less claustrophobic. You have the window open, it won't be so hot. I miss it. Glass. Glass. My brain forgets so easily while streaming. I'll just be yapping away and I'll just instantly forget what I was getting. It's probably also because I haven't streamed in ages. Fuck. Oh, so close. Alright then. Starting with, ooh. Missing the door, but we need to get the glass out. Bam. But it'd be so good if the Easy Place mod yoinked items from shulkers that are in your inventory. Imagine. So good. For trauma dumping. I wouldn't get upset with you, but I usually avoid the traumas in the Twitch chat for the vibes, so that it's like a nice chill place for people, including yourself, to escape and vibe while in the stream, you know? I wouldn't get upset at you, but yeah, that's what I usually have. The general vibe is hold the trauma, come here to relax and chill and vibe and escape it if you need to. It's cold here. Yeah, America, right? I'm pretty sure. My brain forgets sometimes where people are from, but pretty much you're not in Australia, it's probably getting cold. We were just leaving Japan. We were actually really lucky, honestly, with Japan weather. It was like 20 degrees. What's 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? Like 70 Fahrenheit. While we're over in Japan, which is like just great. It's like you can wear anything you want. It's not gonna be too cold. It's not super hot where you're walking 25,000 steps a day. It's not ridiculous. But as we got towards the end, particularly when we were at Disney, we just lucked out. Basically, we lucked out. A good thing. We got bad luck basically with the weather at Disneyland. It was pouring rain for 2 of the days. Not pouring rain, but bad on one of the other days. And it was freezing, like 11 degrees, which is probably like what, 30 Fahrenheit, something like that. Cold, basically. And yeah, we just got shafted pretty much. It sucked. And then we look back at, we open up the weather app and it automatically opens up like Australia, the area I'm from, and it'll say like 30 degrees, and then I have to swipe across to like, we were in Tokyo at the time, and I had particularly Disneyland open. I'd swipe from 30 degrees or like 25 degrees and sunny and beautiful in Australia and swipe across to Disneyland where we're going. It's like 10 degrees and pouring rain all day. Enjoy going out in that. Like, oh no. And then we got back and it was so warm. We also went from, it wasn't raining at least on the last day, but it was also very cold. And then we got home and literally driving home from the airport, it was a 30-degree day. It's like, we're back, baby. It's summertime. We need dark oak. Dark oak, the slabs, and then we need these are logs. Okay, that's fine. Turn that off. Open this. Oh, need 2. Dark oak slab. Bam. Yeah. So uncoordinated at the moment with the keyboard. All right. Beautiful. Okay, we'll place the lanterns on the way back down, I guess. Beautiful. Wow, it's been a while. Retro, how doing, King? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Texas? Yeah, so I assume getting cold. I mean, Texas doesn't get that cold, right? Maybe it does. Does it snow in Texas? I just remember seeing Texas a couple years ago had like a horrendous snowstorm. But it's typically warm as shit in Texas, no? I think of Texas as our Queensland, except not tropical at all. Like hot as shit in the summer and stays hot through the rest of the it stays at least warm throughout the rest of the season. I think we leave the lanterns. We leave the lanterns till we come back. It's also really hard to tell where I place glass with the schematic, and because we're using like the connected glass with the no outlines stuff, and it's very hard to see. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. You have wheat growing inside in here? Yeah, we have all our crops, which logically makes 0 sense. But we're making a little enclosure for the bees, if you hadn't guessed from like the honeycomb and stuff. Slash weren't also here at the start. Because the bees one are legends. They gave us like 50,000 wax for the copper roofs on all of these buildings. And they've been trapped in this little farm. And I was like, that seems sad. We should give them a nice retirement home. But they're dumb as hell, so I can't let them fly around the outside of the base. Like I was like, oh, we could have them flying around this little garden area. That would be cute as hell. Imagine having just little bees flying around. Or eventually, this is going to be a giant mega tree area with lots of different trees. We could have them flying around there. Nope. They end up in the void because their AI is dumb as hell and they either die down there or there's currently just like 8 bees that have escaped and they're down in the void just at the bottom of the world stuck. So they don't know where to go. They're stupid as hell. So they have to be enclosed. So we gave them a whole giant building for their interior. But they're enclosed so they can't get out. So I brought all the crops and the cute trees and the honeycomb in here for them. So I thought that would be cuter than the giant farm they're currently in. Not giant, actually. Literally tiny farm they're in, what I meant to say. 64 is probably not going to be enough, but I need to dump some of the stuff. We have way too much crowding the inventory right now. I'm also currently about to starve. I mean, IRL as well, but I was talking about in-game. I need smithing tables. I'm currently finished with the trees. I'll fix up where all these blocks are supposed to be, because they're not supposed to go in here, but that'll do for now. Bam, bam, bam. And give me the snack. Alright. Seems like consistently 20 to 36 in the summer. Yeah. It can snow in Texas. Does snow sometimes. Generally once a year. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Well, I just realized this is one block. Crazy. Yeah, this is one block. It is crazy. It's been an insane amount of hours. It has been, I mean, it's been 7 months since we started the Laputa project, but realistically, I've been working on it for 5 months. Because I went away for a month and I got very, very sick for a month, so I didn't really do anything then either. But yeah, it's been a very long time, many of the hours, and it's reached the point where it's like, I don't care that it's been an obnoxious amount of hours in terms of this makes no sense as a YouTube video project. It's past that line so many months ago that I'm just gonna build it as big and epic as I physically can. With my current ability to build things, just to make it as epic as possible. Because I'm kind of obsessed with it. Do these first. Bonk. 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 But yeah, I think we'd be close to like 1 million blocks. I know the overall Laputa base is just over 1 million blocks, but with the storage and everything like that already built down there, like we've got a few big sections left to build on the Laputa base, but with the storage already done, I think we're close to 1 million blocks. All starting from 1 is crazy. Okay, we have almost done. We pretty much just need to bring the bees in. And this needs a door. And these don't need to be here anymore. Oh, actually. These need to be up here, though. Why is that symmetrical, but that's not symmetrical? Bonk. 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 Alright, quick little nap. Then we need doors. We need to get those fences back out. Then we need the beehives. What's it? Brain. Brain is struggling. I should probably definitely eat before stream so my brain might work a bit better. Where'd I put it? Yeah. I was gonna say, I put it in the wrong spot. I know that for sure, but I don't remember exactly where I put it. And then doors are which? Dark oak? Dark oak, please, sir. My dark oak at? Somewhere. There we go. some doors, please. Then, bam, bam. In the back here, what is it? Just a couple sticks? Easy, mate, easy. Wait, these are dark oak fences, not spruce. Bruh. Hang us on. Right, so we need 4 in here, 4 on either side. I didn't actually count how many beehives we have downstairs. I don't know if we have more in the schematic than we actually have, but I have a bunch in storage, if not, so. We can add to the amount of bees we have if required. Okay, we have basically done. We just need to bring the guys in. Why is that one in particular not grown? Weird. Okay, so if we go into our schematic, we click show all, which is going to lag the hell out of it. And then go into our little free cam. There's the lag I was talking about. Alright, we have 2 on either side. Yep, 2 on either side, so that makes 8, and then we have 4 down the bottom on either side, which is another 8. We need 16 beehives. Put that back on single layer, so we stop dying from our FPS. Okay. I don't even know if we have 16 beehives, but we're about to find out. How many we got? That's 6. That's 6. Ooh. What did I say? 16? We're down by 1, I think. This is also very overcrowded and overfilled, and I need to empty it. Don't I have an ender chest around here somewhere? I don't. Okay, cool. I should probably have one though. Leave that there. Hold on to that, and dump the rest in there. We're gonna have a lot of items to fix later on, but that's fine. Alright, give me. That's overflowing, which is probably gonna cause lag because all the items will be on the ground. Yoink. Oh, that's a glass wall. My bad. Oh, also, I don't even know if I've shown this on stream before, by the way. This is the 0-tick system for the One Block. That right there is my One Block, which is off. Break it. That's my One Block. Please don't activate. Activated. I'll just leave it broken and it'll be fine. Yeah, this is my One Block. And I've talked about it on stream before, but I don't know if it's ever been set up so you can actually see it working. It feeds. 0-tick is basically like a redstone system where you use the game mechanics to make pistons move really fast, is the easiest way of explaining it. And you push all the blocks along a line to the max piston length, and you push them along another line with another set of pistons, and another line with another set of pistons, until you get to a TNT duper situation, which drops here into a blast chamber, breaks all the blocks for you, collection system down there, that feeds back into the storage system. That's it set up. That's how we got all the sea lanterns, that's how we got so many of the items in this entire place. But I don't think it's actually ever been set up. This is how I usually have it. I think I leave this here in this little section, but this is the box I built around it, so none of the mobs can escape and try and kill me or explode things or kill my villagers. And then yeah, I just sit here and I'm just gonna break the chests, the obsidian, and the sea lantern manually, and everything else will automatically, very quickly move along there and collect itself. It's kind of sick. Dump that in there. That is also a collection chest, which runs into hoppers below into the storage system. Now we came down here before I got distracted to grab the beehives. We seem to have 15 in the farm, but I believe I have more somewhere. 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 I don't know where. They've got to be here somewhere. This is my miscellaneous chests, which are somewhat sorted, and then some are just items that I had no idea what to do with any of them. But I don't know. Ooh, this one might be it. It's not though. Where I had extra beehives. Game, where did I put them? Chat, where'd I put them? You guys would know. It was definitely not on stream. Where? Unless I didn't. Surely I organized it. Well, I don't know if I've shown this on stream either. These last 4, like, modules of the chests are randomized items that do not fit in the storage system. And then, usually, right, you can see where I've got the blocks that sort it, so you know where everything is. That stops about there. These are all free to become sorted sections, but these last 4 are intentionally not sorted. So we have just a massive trash. This is just the miscellaneous items that don't fit in the system that I usually sort. I just haven't sorted from the last group of item collecting. So it's currently quite the full. I think it only goes to like... Oh, I filled it with bones by accident. Apparently our bones chests are overflowing. This could have beehives in here. Perhaps. If we quickly scan this, there's already a bee nest. There's 2 beehives. Oh, it could also be in the bee chests. That's where I could have put them if I had organized them. So we can check that as well. There's another one. I might miss one, by the way, but it's alas. We already have enough. I'm just going to collect all the ones we have. I don't know if there's anyone in this. Any bees in these. I believe they can still stack even if they have bees in them. I think they just have to have the same amount of bees in them for them to stack. Okay, I think that's it, because these sections I was farming the areas that don't have bees. But we'll double check just in case. I stand corrected. 2 beehives and a bee nest. So many chests in there. So many different stacks of chests. They don't stack together because they're called something stupid. Because they spawn on the one block and have different random loot in them. So then they don't end up stacking when you break them. They don't get called chests. They're called sunken chests or random variety chests. Beehives? Not beehives. Lots of honeycomb, no beehives. Alright. We have, what is that? 5, 7? Okay, and then we have, what, 15 over here? Is it nighttime? Can it be nighttime soon so they can go to sleep? It is literally about to be nighttime. Beautiful. These guys will go to sleep. And we'll just yoink them out of the farm. And we shouldn't need them anymore. In like the nicest way possible. They've done so much great work. We shouldn't need any more honeycomb for a long time. And the honeycomb blocks we can craft. You might, if we need honey blocks, like slime block, honey block, that one we could potentially set up a system in the new interior we have, because they're just going to be free roam retiree bees up there now, because we've just basically min-maxed all the stuff we could ever need. So we should be good. They should be able to just chill up there, but if we ever need a ton of honey blocks, we might set up a little system where it collects the items from them. They'll still be flying around free and whatever, but whenever they come back to their beehives, it should automatically collect from them. And they should all go into their little blocks any second now, because it's becoming nighttime, and they all go to sleep. And if they're in there, we can move them in their heights. Beautiful. They're all schlipping. So, hopefully they don't come out and kill me. Some are going to go through the hoppers, but that's fine. Alright. Beautiful. And then, give it a second, because all of these hoppers are going to be full, aren't they? How does one reach? It's going to take a moment, isn't it? What if we do... Turtle? How the hell did you get in here? What? How? What? There's a lot of turtles that are escapees. Like, there's a bunch down here. There's some that have fallen here. But how? They can't climb up. How did... He has to have gotten on this block, climbed up on this glass, come down here, fit in between the slab, and has just decided that the redstone of this farm is where he's going to spend the rest of his time. Because if he doesn't, that's the only other option. Unless he can climb back up in between this slot, which would be impressive. Okay, random bee guy. That's a turtle guy. That's random. Anyway, what I was going to try and do, if this guy doesn't get in my way, that'd be hot. Go along here. And then... Oh, it's full. Okay. Yeah. Take that. Give me that back. Give. Bro, they're all full. That's ridiculous. No, give me the hives. Not the actual hive. Give me the beehives. Please don't give me hives. That sounds bad. Okay, they're all empty from down there. That's beautiful. We'll put this back together. Lovely. Give me that. 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 That's all of them. Beautiful. And that chest is full. And we can leave it full because it's no longer active. It won't overflow. Now we have so many. So, oh, we actually didn't put that redstone dust back. Or if I ever put beehives in here, it won't work. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it nighttime for a second. Because the bees will stay in there. They won't immediately jump out. I flew to the wrong side. My bad. Ow. Oh, we definitely could have died from that. That would have been dumb. No big deal if we do. We're in survival, but would have been awkward. Plus, I have 300 levels because I've been trading so much for the lapis I was talking about at the start of the stream. That I got 300 levels from that. Alright, beehives, bee nests are these ones. So, we can't do it naturally. Okay, let's just place it manually, I guess. I don't know how many bees are in each section, but we'll just do it like this. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. And they should. I don't actually know if there's bees in all of them, but regardless, they should stay in there until it's no longer nighttime. And now we don't have enough bees nests for this side, so we'll do beehives. Bam. 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 Beautiful. And then we've got some on each of the platforms. Ow. Which, bring that up. One there and one in there. Okay. So give me two of these. Bam. And bam. One under there. And one in there. Sure, give me a bee nest for fun. And the hive can go under there. And then literally just 4 more. One there, one there. Easy. Easy street. Bang. And wait, did I say just up? Yeah, just nice. Dose left, and then we can sleep and let them all out and be free. And one here. And we'll have 6 left over. Don't know if we should place them or not. That's all. That's the design though. That's the schematic done. Interior finished. I feel like we just add a few extra on these top platforms. Just let them be free. Because why not? Yeah, I reckon screw it. Just. How many do we have? 6, and we have 4 platforms. So dose on a couple and 1 on the other 2. Where do I put it? Maybe leave that one as a single extra. Bonk. 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 Then 3 more. One would fit there, cute. And then 1 there. And then fit the final one in here somewhere. There. And perhaps just on there? On there. Yeah, alright. That should be everything. Glad that didn't break that crop. That would have been really annoying. So. Wait, let's go in here. Schlep real quick. And then they should all pop out and go crazy. Yote! Look at them all. Wait, they like these flowers? They love... Look at him go. Loves the flowering azalea leaves for some reason. I thought they'd rather the crops. I mean, I think they still interact with the crops, but they must like flowering azaleas more. they really like flowering azaleas. Cute. Okay. Great success. The bees are free. The bees are out. They're on each platform. Apparently not that one. What's up with this one? Ah! Or have these guys just already flown down? There's some already out in the crops. Some flying about. I think these guys have just already flown down. Or there might just be very few bees in these hives. Already getting stuck in the corners. Classic. Yo, look at them go. They're all up on the roofs. I'm I'm hoping that they can happily fly up high enough and still know where they're... The AI of some animals in this game is so funny. They can fly up to the roof and they should still be able to path track back. Because that's the main worry, and that's the main reason why they're, like, technically trapped in this room, is so they don't fly into the void and get stuck with their stupid little AI and don't know how to get back to their little home. But I think this should be fine. Like, they should be able to make it back. This is cute, though. They're all exploring. They're all in and about. They're all flying up. I'm glad I made it. I originally had the roof, like, here-ish. I'm glad I doubled it and added the platforms. It seems a lot more open and vibes in here. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Well, that is today's stream, gamers. That's a very successful interior. That is probably going to be the last interior with a full champ question mark on that one because I'm not 100% sure. But I think it'll be the last interior we build on stream. Next, I'm going to build the movie accurate interiors off stream. They're not that extensive, and I feel like it'll be a lot easier to build them off stream. So for a few reasons, I'm going to build those ones off stream, and then I'll potentially build the floating islands on stream next, which will be post Christmas, post New Year's, because I'm going away for Christmas and seeing fam soon. So I'll be back in the new year with another stream, likely building the floating islands. Some of them, all of them, not sure. And then I will build the giant center with the giant, insanely giant mega tree, and the garden around the outside off stream, because I don't want to spoil that. I want that to be in the video. Plus, it's going to be so many hours. I like keeping the streams like a short, enjoyable VOD episode-esque thing to watch. Whereas the tree is probably going to take me like 25 hours, maybe 30, maybe 40. I don't know. It's going to be a ridiculous amount of time. Just so to stream that would be kind of crazy. But this interior is really cute. I love it. I love that the bees can fly around and be free and be chill and not be stuck in a farm anymore. I dig it. I love watching them do little spins because they're little derps. Look at that guy. What is he doing? As if his AI doesn't know there's a block platform there. Like, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching the VOD channel, feel free to subscribe. VOD channel's gone crazy. Appreciate you guys. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow if you haven't already. And yeah, we're back in the new year with the next most likely floating island building streams. It's gonna be sick. And then yeah, we'll hopefully be wrapping up this project by the end of January. Hopefully posting it in kind of February-esque thing, so then I can post my challenge videos and Borderlands stuff at the same time. That's the plan. It's super gonna go to plan 100%. Yes. We'll see how that goes. Appreciate you guys watching. Go have a fantastic day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. All that jazz. Hope you have a fantastic time vibing. Appreciate you guys. Until then, next time, brain. Adios. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.